Alright, I got a first impression review here for you. This is the Kholster. I think they call it the Crescent, one with the cutout bottom on it. This is for my Glock 27. I just got this in the mail today. I've been wearing it all day, so we're clear. That is a safe direction also, pointing at my TV. It's messed up. There we go. But like I said, I've been wearing it all day, so figure I'll just give a first impression, and like I always do, follow it up with a lasting impression in a while, see how my first impression matches up. But there's a bunch of reviews on the Kholster on YouTube, so I almost didn't do this, but why not? Got the camera out and everything else, so might as well do one. So let's get this out of there. Don't need that there. You can see the reviews on the Glock 27 I already have up if you want. So give you a little look. There it is. This is the cowhide. I think they offered a horse hide, I'm not sure, but I didn't really care. So there's the backside, exposed rivets. When I got this, or actually when I saw the pictures of it originally before I got it, I was kind of worried. These little things, they got what looks like sharp corners on it. I was kind of worried that being up against skin and scraping and scratching and stuff. That's not the case. I mean, they look sharp, but they're not. I'm not really sure why. But yeah, so, and these are rounded and flat and sunk in there, so you don't actually feel any of this. But when I got this, it was actually before I got this, I suppose, when I was thinking about getting one of these, I was looking at it, saw the size, and I went, well, how the hell am I going to put that in my pants, and how is it going to hide anything? And you know, it just looks huge compared to the one I have, which is like that big. And you can see the review on that, the SOF tuck or whatever it's called. So I'm thinking, you know, everybody's saying it's comfortable and great for concealment and all that kind of stuff, but looking at it, it's like there's no chance of that. But I gotta say, it's damn good. I went against my original thoughts and went with the reviews I've been seeing, and paid off. I actually got this thing on sale. Well, I was looking at getting one anyway, and just happened at the time I saw they were having a sale. It was like their April Fool's Day sale or whatever, and so I mean, it was cheap, so I went with it right away. I don't remember how much I saved. It was like 15 bucks maybe, but it's got the Cadex on here, and then the leather with 7 rivets in it, so I'm not anticipating that falling off anytime soon. I mean, that's a lot of rivets and support for such a light gun. But I got their stamp up there, so you know what it is you're getting. This took about, well, I guess I ordered it the night of the 1st, so basically exactly a month to get it. They sent out an email a few weeks ago saying they were behind. So they got so many orders during that sale that they were, and they had an equipment problem or something like that, so it's going to take a little longer. But well, they say let everybody know. I would like to have it sooner, but you know, the shit happens, so I understand that. But anyway, so we got, obviously, like you can see in other people's videos, whatever, you got all these holes along here to adjust cant and depth and everything else you can imagine for, I suppose. Also, this leather, you can trim it down. I may do that. I'm not sure. I'll see how it works for me now. The clips are thick as, like, they're really strong, stronger than I thought they were going to be. Actually, for my belt, it's a double thickness belt. It's actually kind of hard to pull these over there. I'm assuming that's going to like bend out a little bit after time. Not a big problem, but you know, it's not gonna pop out of there. One thing I did want to mention about these clips is when I was looking for it, I wanted to get a belt at the same time to hold it because I needed both. And so I was looking to see what size these clips were, and I could not find that anywhere, not on their site, none of the reviews I saw, and anything like that. What I found is they're 1.5 inches. The ones that comes with are 1.5 inches. So if you're going to get a belt for it, get an 1.5 inch belt, and it fits almost perfectly. I have my Galco belt, which I'm going to be posting a review at the same time. You put this on here, and well, actually it'll be easier this way. It literally, when you put it on there, it snaps like perfectly. This does not move up and down, and it actually grabs it so bad or so tightly that this doesn't really move side to side much when you have it on. So it's a perfect 1.5 inch fit. And for a double thickness belt, it just snaps over that, and the little bottom part just clicks in. It's like they were made for each other. So that answers that question. If anybody else was wondering the same thing I was, I've worn this probably 3 or 4 hours today. So you can tell it's already starting to kind of mold to me, which is why I was wearing it today actually. And it's kind of, I can see the actual imprint to the side of the gun starting to wear inside there. You can see like the mag release kind of wore itself in there already, which is kind of impressive. But this thing comes out, it's a little stiff when you first get it. Mine's softened up a bit actually already. It was a little stiff when I got it. I had to kind of like bend it around to get it in my waistline, but now, it's like I said, it's starting to mold to that already. So yeah, that's my first impression. It's really comfortable. I mean, compared to what I had, the SOF tuck was fairly comfortable. It wasn't great comfortable, but I could wear it without any problem. I definitely knew it was there, but it wasn't a problem. This thing is way more comfortable than that, and I can still tell it's there, but that's probably because I was thinking about it, like thinking, oh, I got this new holster, what's it feel like, kind of thing. But I think after a while, once I haven't adjusted the cant from or the depth or anything from, this is how it came. So I'm thinking I'm going to actually cant it forward a little bit more and maybe drop it down a level or two. So this will be sitting right at pant line. Get as far down there as possible without getting the belt on the gun to hold it in or anything. So, but I haven't adjusted that. I figured I'd give it just see how it feels like this and then go from there. But yeah, it's comfortable, and I think it's only going to get more comfortable once it gets formed to me and I get it exactly the way I want it. This will be outstanding, just like everybody else says. So don't have any doubts about that. I kind of did, but they were unwarranted. So if you're watching this, you're probably thinking about getting one or have one already. So don't be worried about how it's going to feel or the size. It's not that big of a deal. It hides incredibly well. It actually hides better than the smaller holster I have. So also, I figured to throw that in there. This Glock fits in here perfectly. I mean, you can see just a tiny bit of barrel pokes out. I would assume, now don't hold me on this, but I would assume the larger, this is the 27, so the subcompact, I would assume the compact and the full size would also fit in here because it's just extended out here, and because that's open, I would think they would fit. If anybody knows better than that, whether it does or doesn't, leave a comment or something. I would assume that would fit. Then obviously this is covered up by the leather, so you're not actually going to have any contact against your skin with the gun at all. Like I said, you can combat cut it or whatever. I might try that later after I get used to it and whatever. But so yeah, buy without fear, I guess, is the point here. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this holster, and if you want one soon, order one now because they take a few weeks to get. So peace out.